Hey guys, I'm here today doing a deck profile on my LightswornRuler deck. I took this deck to locals yesterday and ended up winning. It was a pretty fun match. First game I played Madolche hands and beat the Madolche hand guy. Second game I played Sylvans and beat Sylvans. Third game I played Kawaki Miru and won against the Kawaki Miru. Fourth game I played Hats and got two bad hands. It just wasn't going to work. Semi-finals, I beat the Kawaki Miru guy again, and then the finals match, I beat a 6 Samurai player. So I was pretty happy with this deck. I was pretty satisfied with my build, and I figured why not just show you guys. So hopefully you guys get a good idea on what I was playing. I'm an extremely budget player, so I don't necessarily have all the cards that I need, and I wouldn't necessarily play some of the cards, Curry Bandit per se. But let's just get into the deck profile. Triple Judgment Dragon for blowing up noobs, arguably the best boss monster. 2 Light Ray Diablos for weaning out back row and stacking your opponent's deck against them. Double Black Dragon Collapse Serpent for getting that last 1800 attack that you need for game, for rank 4s, or for synchros. Triple Eclipse Wyvern for searching out your Judgment Dragon, your Light Ray Diablos, and for tribute fodder for your Dragon Rulers. Triple Necro Gardener for blocking your opponent's attacks, saving your Lightsworns and your life points, and maybe sometimes even your anus. And of course our 3 Dragon Rulers for searching out our JDs, getting those last attack points we need on the board for overpowering and for some kind of protection. Start off the Lightsworns. We have 3 Raiden, Hand to the Lightsworn, great tuner. He's level 4, and he can mill off up to 4 cards during a turn. Really great Lightsworn, and he is a waste if you're not playing him at 3. Double Minerva. She's a level 3 tuner that we can use to mill off points, or mainly for solar recharging. She's somewhat decent as a tuner. Her effect to search out JD almost never works, but she speeds the deck up to a sense where if you mill her, you have a chance of milling another Lightsworn, so that is maybe 2 more names that you could throw into the board for JD. We're playing Triple Lumina. She allows you to discard your Eclipse Wyverns, Necro Gardeners, Wolves, whatever you can't use, to summon any of your other Lightsworn monsters that you could use to help you mill off, or go into a level 7 Synchro. She's really great, and she's perfect for the deck. If you're not playing her at 3, you're wasting her. I'm playing Triple Lila. I originally only played 2 Lila, but I decided that playing 3 was better. If I don't play her at 3, I never start out with a Lightsworn monster, and she's really great for weaning at back row and popping cards. And, you know, she's a nice mill 3. And then for our single names, we only play 1 Raikou. He's a little slow for the deck. Play 1 Aaron. She helps you if your opponent's playing in defense. Oricus is mainly a name. Garoth can help you, mill off a ton of extra cards and draw. Jane allows you to help overpower your opponents. And for stackiness, I add a Wolf. I played him at 2, but I drew into him way too much, and I do not like drawing into dead cards. And of course our 1 Honest, because this deck doesn't have too much defense. As for the spells, we have 1 Charge the Light Gate for searching out and milling a few extra cards. 3 Solar Recharge so we can help ourselves draw some extra cards and fill up our graveyard. 3 Monster Reincarnation so we can get rid of our Eclipses, our Necro Gardeners, possibly even another Lightsworn to fill up the graveyard so you can pull out JD. And then pull JD from the graveyard to your hand. I actually used this combo to get JD to my hand and pull an Arcus into the graveyard. That allowed me to get out my Judgment Dragon and go for game. 1 Book of Moon to help set their stuff, and for other, why not? 1 Foolish Burial to pitch our Eclipse Wyvern, our Dragon Rulers, or any Lightsworn that we need. This is essential in a Lightsworn deck, I think, and if you can get it to your hand, it's great. I actually top decked 1 of these and ended up winning the duel because I was able to pitch a ruler to banish my Eclipses. I then played double Fiend Comedian. What Fiend Comedian likes to do, if you're a Lightsworn player and you are playing Fiend Comedian, this card literally has no downside. You flip a coin, call it, if you call it right, your entire opponent's graveyard is banished. That's great. If you call it wrong, however, you have to mill the top of your deck an equal number of cards that's in your opponent's graveyard. So I prefer to play these over Needlebug Nest, because if I call it right, then their entire graveyard is banished and they don't have much to work with. And if I'm wrong, thank the Lord, then I get to mill up to 10, 12, however many cards. You just have to be careful, because late game you could really hurt yourself. But this card, especially in a mirror match, is amazing. If you're playing against another Lightsworn player, you pull this and banish their graveyard, they're gonna throw their hand and quit. I've done it plenty of times. The extra deck is nothing special, but I'll show you anyway. I play Triple Michael. You only honestly need him at maybe 1, 2, definitely 1. He's really great, allows you to banish cards. He's a level 7 for a rank 7. Mill 3 at the end phase, pay 1,000, banish card. He's a really great Lightsworn. He just adds a wonderful banish engine to the deck. 1 Black Rose Dragon for blowing up the noob's field. 1 Stardust Dragon. He's great to go into before you drop your JD, so you can help negate any effects that would stop your JD. 1 Powered Insectron. I prefer a Go-Yo Guardian, but he's a level 6 Synchro, so I figured why not. 1 Crimson Blader for attack purposes, and also to stop my opponent's moves and lock them down. 1 Leo, because he's got a massive attack power, and I can potentially pull him. Not very often that I do, but if I have the chance and I need him, why not have him in there? Double Maystroke for setting my opponent's monsters to attack over them, getting rid of monster effects, and setting up a wall of defense in case I don't have anything in my hand and I need to stall them off. 1 Black Ship of Corn for getting rid of problem monsters and dealing a little bit of life point damage to my opponent. 1 Sky Pegasus because I figured why not. I never go into it, but nah, it's not too bad. 1 Lucky Straight to keep with the luck aspect of the deck. 1 Steel Swarm Roach for also locking down the opponent's moves. And a Zen Mains for some kind of defense. And as far as the side deck goes, I have these traps in, mainly just for show, and Needle Sealing. I put Needle Sealing in there against my Dolces or any other deck that swarms monsters. Really great card. I'd rather have 3, but I only have 2. 2 Wing-Beater Giant Dragons in case they're playing a ton of back row and I need to just punish them. 3 MST for back row. I side my Redox, Light Rediablos, and my last Black Dragon Collapse Serpent. I won a lot off of the siding. I didn't really pull my sided cards too often, other than MST, and I did pull Wingbeat. I did pull Needle Sealing in the final round, but he never actually pulled out a monster that I needed to really get rid of, so I just had that set as a bluff, mainly. And the rest of this was originally in the deck, but I took it out. I didn't care for it. I added my Fiend Comedian. And yeah, that's pretty much the deck. So I hope you enjoy it. Leave me any kind of comments down below. Like the video if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you later.